Hi ladies, and welcome back to Fertility Mom. Today we're going to be talking about how you can make your diet work for you and your fertility. It's all about eating! Hi ladies, if you want science-based tips, tricks, and secrets to help you get pregnant naturally, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you're notified when I upload new stuff every week. I've been researching fertility stuff for over a decade, and my nerd zone, the thing that I really love, is to know exactly how we can control things. And then one of the biggest things that we can do is we can control what we put into our bodies. And so food is like my nerd zone. I love to learn about what is happening underneath, like on a cellular level. So these 5 foods that we're going to talk about today are really awesome for getting your fertility in really good shape. So let's get into it. The first food that we're going to talk about, eggs. Eggs are awesome. They are essentially the perfect food for you to eat. And there's lots of different reasons why, but they basically have the correct proportions and amounts of fat, cholesterol, protein, vitamins, minerals, all sorts of great stuff for you. Now, fat is really important for you to eat to fuel your fertility and your health. You are made up of more than 70% of fat, and fat is found in every single cell wall in your body. So you need to have fat to have optimal fertility. Cholesterol you also really need because, as you know, cholesterol is one of the building blocks for your estrogen and progesterone. And if you're not eating enough cholesterol, then you're not going to be able to make your hormones at the right levels that you need them to be at. Vitamin D, also really important for your fertility. Vitamin D is usually only gotten through the sun. You can get it through supplements. It's not really found in a lot of food sources, but it is found in eggs. Eggs is one of the only natural sources of vitamin D, which is really great. But it's in the yolk, so you have to make sure that you eat the yolk. Don't throw the yolk away. You also get lots of different vitamins and minerals from the yolk. So the yolk is gold, don't throw it away. And it's delicious too. Why would you want to throw it away? It's really the best part. If you're wondering whether you should eat pasture-raised or conventional eggs, it kind of doesn't matter. If it comes to the point of you're not going to eat eggs or you're going to eat conventional, then eat conventional. But if you have the option of buying pasture-raised or conventional, then go for pasture-raised because there's 30% more vitamin D, there's 6 times as much omega-3s, and pretty much more of every single vitamin and nutrient inside. So pasture-raised, if you can get it. If not, conventional eggs are great. Food number 2, meat. Not lean cut meat either. I mean real meat with a fat on. And that goes back to what we were talking about before, which is fat is really important in fueling your body and your health and your fertility. So we've already talked about fat is good. So eating meat with fat is healthy for you. But there's a lot of other reasons. And one of the other reasons is B vitamins. B vitamins are found in abundance in meat, and especially vitamin B12, which is where you can only find vitamin B12 in meat sources. There is no plant source available for B12. So if you're a vegetarian or you don't eat meat often, you may have a vitamin B12 deficiency. And vitamin B12 deficiencies are associated with infertility in men and women. They're associated with ovulatory issues in women and sperm quality issues in men. So if you do not eat meat, make sure you are taking a B12 vitamin supplement at the very minimum. The other thing that meat has are something called amino acids. And amino acids are really important in building your hormones and the chemical messengers that your body uses. So we need to have amino acids, and then we have 8 essential amino acids, which means we need them. We can't make them, so we have to eat them. And one of the only places that you can get these 8 essential amino acids is in meat. So meat is great for the fat, it's great for the B vitamins, and it's great for the amino acids. Food number 3. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And yes, I know that's 3 foods that I'm kind of rolling all up into one, but just go with me on this. Berries. They're really good for you, and there's lots of reasons why. Number 1, these guys are chock full of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. And possibly the biggest reason that I love these is that they're low glycemic index foods, which means they do not spike your blood glucose very much, and therefore they don't spike your insulin levels very much. And as you'll learn as you go through my videos, the high glucose, high insulin swings cause cellular damage and inflammation in the body. The other thing that is great about these berries is they have a high level of antioxidants. Now, antioxidants neutralize something called free radicals in your body. And free radicals cause cellular damage and DNA damage, and they can cause your egg quality to be low, and they can cause your health to be low, they can cause your inflammation to be high, they can cause a whole slew of bad things. And the interesting thing about free radicals is that they're actually natural byproducts of normal metabolic processes that your cells go through. So you're always going to have some free radicals in your body. Now, when you introduce something like berries and the antioxidants, those antioxidants help to neutralize the free radicals. And the great thing about this is kind of a win-win situation. If you have a really healthy diet that naturally decreases the amount of free radicals in your blood, and you add the berries and you add the antioxidants, you're really helping to decrease the amount of inflammation in your body. Food number 4, seafood. Things like wild-caught salmon, oysters, shrimp, mackerel, all of these things are really great for you. And because they contain lots of vitamins and minerals, and they also contain high levels of DHA and EPA, which are omega-3 fatty acids that help decrease inflammation. And we're always trying to decrease inflammation, especially in terms of our fertility. So high amounts of DHA, EPA. Studies have also shown that couples who eat 2 to 3 servings of seafood a week actually have significantly faster rates of getting pregnant than those who do not. And if you're worried about mercury, most wild-caught cold water seafood actually contains lots of selenium. And when the fish also contains lots of selenium, the selenium binds to the mercury and carries it out of the body where it can't do any harm. Most fish do have high amounts of selenium as well, so you don't really have to worry about the mercury levels. There are a couple of exceptions, but for the most part, you're good to go with seafood. Food number 5, mushrooms. Don't underestimate the mushroom. The mushroom is actually an incredibly potent superfood. They are chock full of micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, B vitamins, lots of B vitamins, but not B12. Remember, we talked about B12. You can't find it in plant sources, but it has all the other B vitamins. And they also have something called ergothioneine and polyphenols. And these guys are extremely potent anti-inflammatories and antioxidants. They have more antioxidants than green bell peppers and zucchini and some of the other vegetables that you can eat. One thing that you have to do with the mushrooms, though, is you must cook them to get the full benefit of the ergothioneine and the polyphenols. So throw them in a little pan, put some butter and salt in there, and you can have some really, really awesome mushrooms with maybe some wild salmon. So those are some really awesome foods that can help boost your fertility naturally. I hope you learned something. Do me a favor and comment down below if you have any questions or comments, or you want me to talk about some other things in my upcoming videos. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you're looking for other ways that you can naturally boost your fertility, sign on to my email list. The link is down below, and you can get my free 5-step fertility boosting guide. I've got lots of women that are telling me they're learning so much from that, so I'm so happy. And you can also join us on our Facebook group. We've got lots of women in there. We give lots of tips and tricks in there too. So the links for that are all down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you know when I upload new content, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!